page what?
I'll tell you page what? Okay.
Miss, which book?
The reading workshop, guys. The one that the one that we read the story in the first session. Let me tell you what. Okay.
Okay.
198. 198. The reading writing workshop. Yes.
I get the storybook.
Okay, great. Did everyone else find it?
Maybe no.
You guys know that tomorrow you don't have school, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Tomorrow we don't
Well,
have.
Yes.
I love that because
It's
I will play.
said.
I love that because
I am so happy because we will not have sessions.
Okay.
I don't happy because we don't have session. But I will be happy because you can play Roblox in Iron Man game simulator 2.
Ooh. So you guys will have a break tomorrow.
I love.
Yes, that's really nice.
Yeah, but we will make a homework.
Page 198. 198. 198.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, you can go to the bathroom, Lama. Adam, page 198. Okay, but before we start, I just want to go through the vocabulary words. Okay, so yesterday we started with the first word, adventure. Who can tell me, if you know, just raise your hand, what's the meaning of adventure? Okay, Yes, Malik and Masri. What's the meaning of adventure?
A place that you that it's weird and you haven't gone in it before, and you want to explore it.
Yes, so to do something or to go to a place that you've never been before. Very good. To do something exciting, to do something new. Very good. Okay, what is the meaning of delighted? If I say I was delighted to see my grandmother, what do you think that means? Anyone? Delighted. Only Malik? Malik's the only one with his hand up. Any other one who would like to participate?
Can I say?
Okay, go ahead, say.
Feel to be happy.
Yes, to be happy, to feel pleased. Excellent, very good. Okay, what about the word dreamed? Dreamed. I dreamed of going to Disneyland one day. Yes, Khadija, what's the meaning of dreamed?
Miss Amy, what
Yes.
book?
The storybook, reading, writing workshop. Page 198. Yes, Khadija, I'm listening to you, honey. Go ahead.
Miss, we're gonna read the story that names up in the sky.
Starry night. Yes, starry night. It looks like this, Adam. It looks like this. Can you see the screen? Can you see the story?
Yes.
Okay, that's the story that we'll be reading. It says Starry Night. Okay, so can anyone tell me what's the meaning of dreamed? Mazen Hossein, go ahead. What do you understand from the word dreamed? If I say I dreamed.
Something that you imagine.
Imagine and wish that would happen. Very good, excellent. Okay, what about enjoy? Enjoy or enjoyed? Jumana?
means to have fun and
Yes, excellent. Very good. Enjoy means to have fun and to like doing it. Amazing. Okay, guys. What about the word grumbled?
Can I read? Good
We're
afternoon,
not reading
Amy.
Helen. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello. You
Good
have
afternoon, Miss Amy.
good afternoon, guys. Okay, we're revising the vocabulary word. We finished 4 and now we have 4 more. What's the meaning of
I
grumble?
am Liz.
I know,
I'm
Lila.
Liz.
I see you.
You say
Okay.
which word, Miss Amy?
198. Can you guys see the screen? The page of the story? Everybody see the story?
198.
Yes, 198.
198.
Okay. Okay, Jumana, I have only 3 hands up. Mazin and Melik and Hussein. Everyone else don't know. Huh? Who can tell me what's the meaning of grumbled? The same
Can
people?
I say?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, Tala. Go ahead. Tell me what's the meaning of grumbled.
Sounds come from your belly.
Yes. Okay, a low sound that either comes from your belly or your mouth. When you're hungry, your stomach grumbles. When you are sad about something like doing your homework or writing, you grumble, right? Like yeah, in today, if you read the story, when the teacher gave them homework, they all started to grumble. Very good, Tala. Thank you. What about moonlight? Moonlight.
Good morning, Miss Amy.
Good morning. Yes, Malik. Tell me, what's the meaning of moonlight? Malik and Masri, you want to tell me?
Moonlight, like as a beam and light that comes from the moon.
Excellent. Moonlight is the light that comes or shines from the moon. Very good. Okay. Excellent. What about neighbor? Neighbor. I have only 3 people who are participating or 4 people. Anybody else? Yes. Who?
I know.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me. What's the meaning of a neighbor?
Who live near you?
Yes, who lives near you? Very good. What about nighttime? Who can tell me, Mez and Amr, what's the meaning of nighttime?
That time is the
Yes.
time where night is.
Yes, the time of day when there's night, when it gets darker. Excellent, guys. Very good.
The big book or the small book?
The like I don't understand. It's the reading
The
book,
story and what book?
in the reading workshop. Yes, the reading workshop. The one with one fish. The one with only
It's the small. One fish the
yes,
small.
the small.
This one. This
Yes.
one.
I don't know if it's big
And
or
the
small
page
because my book
and
is
the page 198.
yes. Can you guys see the screen?
It's like medium.
Yeah,
I can see that screen.
Okay, that's great. Amazing.
I can see the screen also.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, so as we said that
Miss Amy, I don't see the screen.
then it's from you because everyone else can see it. I'm going to share it one more time, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so today while we're reading the story, we will pay attention to the essential question. The question here is, what can we see in the sky? When we look at the sky during the day, what can we see? And at nighttime, what can we see? Okay, so if you read the story, you would realize that it's about 2 girls and their homework assignment, okay? And the title of our story is called Starry Night. Okay, Mazen, Amr, would you like to read the first paragraph? Josie?
Josie. Miss, I don't know what is the page.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought your hand was up. The page is 198. Okay, then that's the other Mazen. Mazen Hossein, that's your hand then. Okay,
I see the screen now.
yes, that's great. Okay, go Hossein. Since your hand is up, you can start reading. Josie and Ling.
Josie and Link were good friends. Link was happy. Jo- Josie,
Yes, Josie. Her name is Josie.
Josie was her neighbor.
Mhm.
Josie was happy. Link lived nearby to Josie
Okay.
and
I can read.
Okay, but you need to raise your hand, Layla, okay? Either I can see you on the screen and raise your hand, or you can raise your hand like your friends. Okay, go ahead, Habiba. Let Habiba and then Layla, okay? Habiba and then Layla. Go ahead.
Josie,
Yes, the second paragraph.
Josie and Link couldn't
Couldn't, okay?
couldn't want
Wait,
wait for the school day to end. They planned a sleepover. Sleepover
sleep over. Very good, huh? Continue.
at
Jo
Josie, Josie, Josia,
Josie's
Josie's house.
house.
Ho-
House.
They were you're going gone to sleep in a tent in Josie picture.
Backyard. Okay, very good. Layla, paragraph number 3.
Miss Amy, I want to tell you something. What the meaning of sleep mover?
Sleep over. I will explain everything in a minute. Okay?
Sleeping in somebody's
Wait,
house.
Mazen, wait. I was just going to explain it. 1 minute, huh? Okay, huh?
The class was leaving Mr.
Cortez. Mm-hmm.
Your weekend homework is to look at the nighttime sky and explain
Yes.
that
What
you say
you saw.
you saw. On Monday, the class grumbled why the unhappy sounds. Mr. Cross
Cortez.
asked it will be fun looking at the sky at night.
Excellent. Okay, very good. So as all the people with their hands up, I see it. Okay, I'm just giving you guys turns. Okay, so here it says, so Josie and Ling were good friends. They were good friends and they were neighbors. Okay, that means they were very good friends and they are neighbors. They live near each other. Okay, and they were very happy that they were neighbors. Josie and Ling couldn't wait for the school day to end. They were very excited. They wanted to finish the school day because they have plans to do after school. They planned a sleepover at Josie's house. Habiba asked me, what's the meaning of sleepover? Sleepover is a compound word. Okay, it's a word that is made out, one big word made out of two small words. Sleep over means to go and sleep at your friend's house. Okay, Habiba? So Josie and Ling, they have a sleepover at Josie's house. Ling,
Can you just tell it again
yeah,
because I don't hear you?
okay. The word sleepover is a compound word. It's a word made out of two small words, okay? Sleep means to go and sleep. Over means to go over somebody's house and sleep. So what will the girls do, Habiba? They will go, Ling will go to Josie's house and spend the day and sleep at her house. Where are they going to sleep?
Okay.
They will sleep,
Look at Josie's face.
Like
okay?
sleep only. Who was the boy?
No, they're both girls. They are both girls, honey. Okay, so where,
The boy that's next to the girl.
I don't know. It didn't mention. It says Ling.
Yes, Amy.
Yes, yes.
I want to eat.
Yes, I know. I know. I see your hands, guys. Okay, so where will they sleep? They will sleep in a tent. Please, guys, please. They will sleep in a tent in the backyard. Okay, we said that the word yard means a garden. We have the front yard and the backyard. The backyard is the garden at the back of the house. Okay, so they're pretending to go camping. They will set up a tent at the backyard and they will sleep in Josie's backyard in a tent. Okay, and then
Miss, I finished the story.
okay, Adam, but you cannot leave even if you finish the story. We're reading together, honey. Okay, so
Okay.
Miss, this what book and
reading workshop, Anna. So you came late and you came to. Okay, so here now before they left and finished school, Mr. Cortez, their teacher, said, "Wait, guys, this is your weekend homework. Weekend, we all know that weekend is the 2 days that we don't go to school in or have work in. Okay, it's also a compound word. All right. So and they said, oh, they were started making a noise. He said, why are you so unhappy? Your homework is to look at the sky at the nighttime. Okay, he wanted them to look and spy the sky to see what they will find. Okay, all right. On the second page now, okay, the first paragraph is for Moaz, the second paragraph is for Dalwin, and the third paragraph is for Lana, and then Sandra. Okay, we're going by turn. All right, guys, go ahead, Moaz. Thank you. Moaz, unmute.
Yes.
Go ahead. Read the first paragraph on page 200.
Okay.
Mhm.
The girls arrive at Josie house and were uh, delighted to sleeping
Delighted.
delighted to sleeping outdoors. Josie said, "I'm so happy that we get to sleep in the net. It will be lots of fun then." Len said, "I get the sleeping bags and flashing eye browser flashing
Flashlights.
flashlights so we can play games and in the net." Josie, Dad,
Okay,
pocket
thank you,
the
Moaz. That's it.
hand
Thank you, Moaz.
outside
Okay,
the
Moaz,
net.
this is Dalwin's turn. Thank you, Dalwin. Thank you, Ahaz. Very good. Okay, so now they are in the backyard at Josie's house and they set up a tent. They were very happy and very delighted to be sleeping outdoors. Okay, so Josie said, I'm so happy that we get to sleep in the tent. Okay, this is, we see the marks here because these are called quotation marks. It tells you what the characters are saying. Okay, it will be lots of fun. Then Ling said, I'll get the sleeping bags and flashlight. Okay, so Ling went to get the sleeping bags, the bags that they will sleep in, and the flashlights to make lights in the inside the tent so they can play games. Very good, Maz. Dalwin, the next paragraph. Go ahead. Josie's dad.
Josie's dad poked his head inside the tent. The girls, it is a good time to do your homework now because it is getting dark. He said, "What? Ow." They both complained. Dad said Josie. Do we have to now? Do we have to now? Yes, I already set up that telescope.
Yes. So where are they now?
Miss, can I read after the one?
What is it your turn? Did I say it's your turn? Hello? Did I tell you it's your turn, guys? Okay. What's wrong? Okay. So I told you guys you're gonna read by turn, remember? So where are they now? They are outside in the backyard, sitting inside the tent. So Ling went to get the flashlights and the sleeping bags. And they are both very excited to sleep outdoors. Then Josie's dad comes in, he puts his head inside and tell them, girl, it's time to do the homework. And the girls were not excited. They started to say, oh. And he said, but I already set up the telescope. He already put the telescope so the girls can start looking at the sky at nighttime. Okay. Lama, go ahead.
Yes, Miss.
Now it's your turn.
Ling said, I hope this won't take too
Mm-hmm.
long.
Yes.
Josie looked up and
Spotted.
spotted
Yes.
a
Yes. Crescent.
crescent
Yes.
moon. Did you know the moon's light come from the sun? Said Josie. It's funny that it's called moonlight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, said
Ling.
Ling. How was
Who?
it
Who was still? Who was still thinking?
thinking about playing in the
Tent.
tent?
Very good.
Josie's
Okay, thank you.
Josie,
Thank you, honey.
Dad,
Now it's Sandra's turn, honey. Go ahead. Thank you, Elema.
Josie Dad smiled at the girls and said, "See the stars in the sky? Those points of bright light can form shapes.
Yes.
You can see the Big Dipper," he said. "It's a group of stars that look like a giant spoon in the sky."
Very good. So now when Josie's dad said, girls, it's time to do the homework. They excited? No, they said, oh, they were thinking about playing inside with the flashlight and inside the tent. So he said, come on, I set up the telescope. This device here that you see here is a telescope. It makes far things look more closer. So when they look in the sky, they see all of the things in the sky, like the moon, the different shape of the stars. Okay, so
They can see the stars more clear.
yes, exactly. So Josie was the first one to look inside the telescope, and she saw a crescent moon. When the moon looks like this, okay, like a banana, it's called a crescent. When it's a big circle, it's called a full moon. So What else happened? Josie looked up and spotted a crescent moon. This is called a crescent moon. Did you know the moon's light comes from the sun, said Josie? It's funny.
Yes.
Called the moonlight. So Josie was just telling Ling, do you know that this is called the moonlight, but the light that comes from the moon is actually from the sun? Because the moon is dark. It's like a big dark rock. But the sun, because the sun is so powerful, the sunlight reflects and makes the moon shiny. So we think that the moon, the light that comes from the moon is actually from the moon, but it's actually from the sun. Yes, said Ling, who was still thinking about playing in the tent. So Ling was listening, but she didn't really care. She wanted to play inside the tent. So as Sandra said, Josie's dad smiled at the girls and said, see the stars in the sky? So Josie's dad started looking in the microscope and he said, look, if you connect the stars together, it starts to form shapes. He said, the stars here that form a shape like a spoon is called the Big Dipper. Okay, he said, if you pay attention, you'll see that the stars make shapes. These stars that make a shape like a big spoon is called the Big Dipper. So what did they see? They saw a crescent moon. They saw the Big Dipper that looks like a big spoon. Okay, now Jumana. Okay, go ahead, Jumana. Page 202, the first paragraph.
Josie's dad said
Showed
showed her how to look through the scope.
the telescope.
Wow. This more stars take the in very dark dreamed
Yes.
up near imaged
That's
through could be so many.
okay. Thank you. So Dad kept showing them how to use the telescope to see the sky. And then they were so amazed. They were so surprised that they can see so many stars. Okay. And she said, these are so many stars that I could ever dream of. I didn't imagine that, like, if I look at the sky, I could see so many stars. Okay, great job, guys. Adam, go ahead. Paragraph, it was Ling's turn.
Was Lynch's turn to
Yes.
look. Lynch cried out, I see a bright light moving in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shooting star, said Josie's dad. This is fun, said Lynch. I really enjoy looking at the stars.
Excellent, Adam. Okay, so now it's Ling's turn. It's her turn to look through the telescope to see what she saw. So Ling, she said, I see a bright light moving in the sky. When it was Ling's turn, she's looking and then she sees a light that's moving. So Josie's dad said, that's a shooting star. Okay, a shooting star is a star that moves across the sky. So the girls said, Ling said, this is fun. I really enjoy looking at the stars. So in the end, in the beginning, they were very sad and they grumbled. They didn't want to do their homework. And also on when they prepared everything for their sleepover, they still didn't want to look at the sky. But after that, when they used the telescope and that started to explain to them and they saw all these amazing things, they started to enjoy looking at the sky because they saw so many amazing things. Okay, next. Okay, anybody else would like to read? If you would like to read, just raise your hand. Okay, the ones that read, please put your hands down. Okay, the ones that read, please put your hands down. I need different people. Okay, Esther, go ahead. The page 203. I think.
I think we've seen enough of the nighttime sky, said Joe.
Mhm.
Said Joe's dad. You girls can go play now. Oh, Dad, can't we keep looking? Asked Juicy.
Yes.
This is really fun. Yes, said Link. We have had an adventure already and we haven't even played in the tent yet. You you are right. Link said Josie. This has been one exciting night.
All right. Thank you. So, after they saw the shooting star and the crescent moon and the Big Dipper, Dad said, "Okay, I think that's enough for your homework." What did the girls do? They said, "Oh, we want. Can we keep looking?" They were sad that they had to stop, and they said this was a great adventure, and we didn't even start playing yet. Okay, so doing something new for the first time is a kind of adventure, because this is not something that we usually do. We don't usually go outside and bring a telescope and look at the sky. This is a new adventure for them. Okay, so if I ask you guys, if we want, if I want to make a short, who can tell me what happened in the beginning of the story? I don't know. I did not take your stuff.
I know.
Yes, Moaz. If I ask you what happened first in the beginning of the story, if we go back to the first page, what happened first? How can we
They
start?
say I don't like home works and we don't love to work and they grumbled.
Yes, why did they grumble? In the beginning of the story, where were they?
The school.
They were at school. And why did they start to they started making a noise? What did the teacher tell
Yeah,
you?
because they are tired.
No, not because they're tired. The teacher told them something and they didn't want to.
Yes, be, uh, be, because they not want to make the homework.
Yes, he told them you have homework to do in the weekend. Okay, and they didn't want to do it. Okay, what happened
Yes,
next? Thank you, Maz. Excellent. Okay, Malik and Masri, what happened next?
I know.
Yes, what happened in the backyard?
Me?
Uh,
Malik,
George's dad tells them
mhm.
come uh, come do your
Yes,
homework and see the stars.
yes. So he said, okay, guys, it's time to do your homework. Were they excited, Malik, to do their homework?
No.
No,
No, they were like, oh, now we want to play games. We brought flashlights and we want to play games inside the tent. Very good. Okay. Then what happened when they started looking inside the telescope? Then what happened? Yes, Jumana.
Yes, I know all of things.
I know, excellent, but I'm giving everyone a chance. Jumana, your hand is up. Do you want to answer or no? Okay,
no.
okay, Hussein. What happened then when they started looking inside the telescope? What happened?
There, this is dad told the girls that's enough for your homework, and then they said to him, we want to see more.
Yes, yes. What are some of the things that they saw? What are
The Big Dipper and the
yes,
moon.
and the moon, and what else did Ling see? Ling saw something moving in the sky. What was that?
The rock.
Okay, it's called a shining star. Okay, so when they started looking inside the telescope, they started seeing so many amazing things that they never even imagined. Very good. Okay, what happened last? What happened last?
I know.
Okay, I want Esther, your hand is up. Did you want to answer?
Yes.
Go ahead. What happened last?
Last, the their dad said
Mhm.
that it's time to play to make to play in the tent, and then they want to continue looking at the sky.
Very good. Okay, very good. So this is what you guys just did. This is the plot. This is called a plot chart. Remember? We did this before. We have a chart. We have two types of plots. One where we wrote the beginning, middle, end before in a story. And this is a different plot where we also did it before, where we write the steps, like in our story or in our writing projects. We wrote the steps of what happened first. So what happened first? Josie and Ling, they plan a sleepover at Josie's house. The teacher, Mr. Cortez, gives them homework to do at the weekend. What happens next? Next, 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 the girls are in the backyard in the tent. Josie's dad tells them it's time to do their homework, but the girls are not excited. Then what happens? The girls take turns looking inside the telescope. First, Josie looks inside the telescope and she sees a crescent. And then dad shows them the Big Dipper. And then Ling sees a shooting star. Okay. Last, as Esther just said, the girls, when dad said it's time to you're done finishing your homework and now you can go and play inside the tent, the girls said we really enjoyed looking at the sky at night. Okay, so these are the things that we will, like, if we had to do the chart, the plot, this is where we will put each sentence or each event that you guys, excellent guys. Today you guys were excellent readers. You guys read in a very in excellent form and intonation. Plus you guys helped me finish the plot. Excellent. You guys knew how to say the sequence of the story. But we didn't talk about one thing. We didn't talk about the genre. We took fiction before. Can anyone tell me, Lama? Can you tell me what is a fiction? Yes, what is a fiction?
A fiction,
Yes.
something do at real life.
A fiction story is a
Something can do at real life.
Uh-oh. Fiction is not a real story.
Something
No.
something that people can do at
No.
Yes, Dalwin, tell me what's a fiction? Is it a real story or a made-up story?
made